Now we're doing on chapter 10. Theme 10, which is name is theme, which is measurement. So now we'll learn realize the need of measurement and standardization. Cite example. The factorities where unit of measurement is required. Identify various methods for measurement of length, mass, capacity, time and temperature. Name the units of length, mass, capacity, time and temperature. So now let's start. Can you tell how much lighter an apple is as compared to a watermelon? And how much shorter is one tree and then the other? When we buy vegetables, we ask the vegetable vendor to give us a certain amount of vegetables. Milk is bought in a certain quantity. Even chocolates come in different sizes. We need to measure many things in our daily life. What is the need for measurement? Have you seen your mother preparing a dish? She puts the ingredients or spices in it without measuring them. And it is written here without measuring them. Cut it and cut without and write by measuring them. He takes the estimated amount of those ingredients. However, when she buys vegetables from a vegetable vendor, she does not go by an estimation. She asks him to weigh the vegetables. This helps her to know the exact cost of the vegetables. Thus, measurements allow her to know the exact value of a physical quantity. Measurement is the method by which one can know the quantity or size of anything. For example, we need measurements to know the distance from one place to another, the height of a person, the length of a piece of cloth, the quantity of milk bought, etc. The non-fixed quantity used in the measurement is called a unit. What are standard and non-standard units of measurement? Earlier, people used different body parts such as arm, hand, and foot as units for measuring length. For example, iron span was used for measuring the length of a cloth. But such types of measurement are not always the same. This is because different people have body parts of different sizes. Therefore, a given length will have different measures for different people. So these are images of these things: cubit, hand span, and foot span. And those are non-standard units. For example, Rajiv measured the cloth of his trousers and that is 6 handspans long. His tailor measured it and found that it is 4 handspans long. The measurement varies due to difference between the size of palms. Such types of units that lead to variability in measurement are called non-standard units of measurement. Hand span, foot span, and cubit are a few examples of non-standard units. Thus, body parts are not reliable units of measurement. To avoid confusion, people felt the need for standard units of measurement. These are fixed units that show the same measurement. Thus, body parts are not reliable reliable units of measurement. To avoid confusion, people felt the need for standing. These are fixed units that show the same measurement. How is measurement important in our daily life? Measurement is very important in our everyday life. Here are some examples. We measure the mass of most fruits, vegetables and groceries using a weighing balance. We use a ruler to measure the length of a paper. A cloth merchant uses meter scales or measuring tape to measure the length of a cloth. A baby's milk bottle has small plastic measuring cups. We use clocks and watches that measure time to be on time at different places. We refer to a calendar to look up days, weeks, and months. For instance, while planning our vacations, we look at the calendar to find the dates and days of travel. So now, how do we measure length? Length tells us how long something is. Earlier, people used the body parts to measure the length of different objects. Nowadays, we use a ruler, a measuring tape, or a meter rod to measure length. The standard units of measuring length is meter, m. Long lengths are measured in meters. Centimeter, cm, is another unit of length. It is used to measure smaller lengths. To measure lengths that are much longer, such as distances, kilometers are used. Using a ruler and a measuring tape. We use a ruler to measure length in centimeters. We can use ruler to measure the length of objects such as pencil, pen, paper, pencil box, etc. The length of a ruler kept in a pencil box is usually 15 centimeters. Suppose you want to measure the length of a ribbon with the help of a ruler. You can place the ruler along the length of the ribbon such that one end of the ribbon is kept at 0 centimeter mark of the ruler. Now read the length of the ribbon at the other end. For example, if the other end of the ribbon reaches the 12 centimeter mark, then the length of the ribbon is 12 centimeters. Long distances such as length of room, cloth, or your height are measured with the help of a measuring tape. It is measured in meters. 1 meter equal to 100 centimeters. Large distance, such as the distance between two places, is measured in kilometers. 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. How do we measure mass? Mass is how heavy or light an object is. We use weighing machine and weighing balance for measuring mass. Gram, G and kilogram, kg are commonly used units for measuring mass. Gram is used to weigh light objects. Kilogram is used to weigh heavy objects, which is the standard unit of mass. I forgot to turn the page, sorry. Now we are on page number 116. Check the mass of any food item your parents buy. Note the units of mass mentioned on it. A weighing balance is used to weigh or measure any we have measured the mass of any an object. There are different types of balances. Is it a vegetable shop or a grocery shop in your neighborhood? Which type of balance you see there? Wonder when the amount of matter contained by an object is the mass of an object. The force of gravity acting on an object is the weight of the object. Now, using a weighing machine and a weighing balance. To measure your mass on a weighing balance, first ensure that the needle of the balance was weighing balance. First ensure the needle of the dial of the weighing machine is at 0 mark. You stand on the weighing machine. The needle of the dial moves and gets fixed on the particular position. This represents your mass. Make sure to remove your shoes when you stand on the weighing machine. Selling fruits and vegetables, the vendor keeps the vegetables on the pan and weights on the other pan. In order to measure the weight of the items correctly, the needle of the scale should be on 0. So now next page. How can we measure capacity? Capacity or volume is the amount of liquid a container can hold. Have you seen the milkman pouring milk into a container? He uses a measuring can to know how much milk he should pour. A baby's milk bottle and medicine bottles are small plastic measuring cups to measure the milk. Capacity is used as measuring cylinder and measuring cans. The standard unit of measuring capacity is liter. Larger amounts of liquid are measured in liters, while smaller amounts are in milliliters, ml. How can we measure time? We need to know the time for many things that we do in a day. Can you imagine what would happen if we did not know the time at all? We use clocks and watches to know the time. In earlier days, the movement of the sun was used to calculate the time. Time was measured in hours, minutes, and seconds. 60 seconds make a minute. 60 minutes make an hour. There are 24 hours in a day. When is the birthday dash? Which year of the village fall this year? It is Monday. We need a calendar to look up days, weeks, and months. Now we're going on to the next page number 118. Now using a clock. A clock generally has 3 hands. They are minute and second hands. The largest hand on the clock is minute hand. It shows the minutes. The hour hand marks the hour. And when the hour hand finishes one complete round around the clock, an hour has passed. No, this is longest. It is not an hour's task. Not one complete round from one number to another number. one number to another number around the globe. An hour has passed. The second hand indicates time in seconds. Now, wonderment. The sundial is a clock that tells time by using the position of the sun. The sundial at Jaipur is the largest sundial. It can measure with an accuracy of up to 2 seconds. How do we measure temperature? Temperature tells us how cold or hot our body is. Temperature is measured in degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit. The normal body temperature of a human being is 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. If the body temperature of a person is above 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, then the person is suffering from fever. Thermometer is used to measure the temperature of a body using a clinical thermometer. Wash your hands with soap and water before using a thermometer. Shake the thermometer sharply so that the mercury falls below 37 degrees Celsius or 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Tuck the bulb of the thermometer into the armpit or hold the arm down for 2 minutes. Remove the thermometer. You will notice that the mercury column has moved around the scale of the thermometer. It tells and indicates the reading. So now, science in action. Digital thermometers are popular nowadays to measure body temperature. They contain a device called a thermoresistor, which is the part that senses temperature. They measure temperature most accurately than the clinical thermometer. Also, it is safer to use a digital thermometer because clinical thermometers contain mercury, which is toxic. At such thermometers leak the mercury leaks out that may create problems. Now, walk through. Measurement. Measurement is in 5 parts: length, mass, capacity, time and temperature. So now we will first read the length measuring devices. And so they are ruler and like measuring tape. And then meter and the units of length are meter or m, centimeter or cm. And mass is weighing machine. Mass weighing devices are weighing machine or weighing balance. And their units are kilogram or kg and of gram or g. So now, capacity. Measuring the capacity measuring devices. Measuring cylinder, measuring can, And now capacity measuring, units of capacity. They are liter and milliliter, like these are examples. And of time examples of time measuring. Some examples of time measuring devices are clock, watch and calendar. And units of time, some units of time are minutes and seconds. And a measuring device of temperature is a thermometer. And a measuring device of and a unit of temperature is degree Celsius, degree Fahrenheit. It is also Kelvin, but it isn't written in the book. So this was the end of the chapter. Thank you and have a nice day.